I. All right, y'all. Give me a second. I don't know if I'm on or not. Of course, Twitch decided to update on the app, so give me a moment to check. I have not checked sound yet. I was kind of in a rush to get down here to get this all set up, so I didn't really time that very well. So I'm gonna check sound to get down here to get this all set up. So I didn't really time that very well. So I'm gonna check sound. All right, it sounds okay. I don't know how loud the audio for the game is, so I'll check in again. Hey, I don't know how loud the audio for the game is, so I'll check in again. Hey, I don't know how loud the audio for the game is, so I'll check in again. Sorry, it's repeating it. It's pretty low. I only like hear myself. All right, let me hear how loud it is. Give me 1 second. Let me hear how loud it is. It's okay. I'll adjust it again if anyone mentions if there's a problem. But yeah. I also made chat really big so I could see it. So I'm gonna try to get in the habit of just looking at chat. But yeah, I'm back, y'all. If you saw the video, you'll be updated of what's been going on. But I will say that my migraines have gotten way worse because there's a hole in my mouth, basically. So that's why we're only going to be streaming 2 hours until I completely recover. It might be until after May. I know I said May, but I was like, well, I have to heal until like almost August. That's how long it's going to take. So it's like, I don't know how, but we'll see. You know, I'll update you guys on that day. But yes, as you can tell, I've not even played this game because I only play it when I stream, and that's really hard to do. You have no idea how many times I just wanted to just play it and figure out everything out, but no, I just am doing it on a whim. So basically, I have no idea what to do. I meant to look up to what's going on, but I've kind of gotten to the point where, like, really, I'm just here to see what this is and to see the use of it. I think this place is somewhere where you can fight those guys and get XP for free, maybe. I'm assuming that's why, because I've just made friends with them because I didn't feel like fighting at the time. I was like, I don't feel like fighting. So I didn't want to fight anyone for that reason. But the only issue now is, how do we get to Gale? Because Gale is somewhere else. I'm not sure where he is, but... Oh, wait, no, maybe we are together. Where's Gale?
Which way to the nearest library?
Oh, okay. So he's not quite there. But yeah, so I don't really have much to update other than me being in pain and having a hole in my mouth. Like, I even feel a little bit. I took a ibuprofen and I'm continuing to take my medicine until it's gone. I thought I had misunderstood how much I had to take. And thus, like yesterday, the pain was so unbearable, I almost thought I wasn't going to be able to stream. But it's not that bad now that I'm kind of caught up with my meds and I'm just going back to taking it because that's pretty much what prevented a lot of the, or at least most of the pain that, huh? Ooh. What is it? Feel like that bird song is really important, but I don't know why it's important. All right. All right, let's see. All right, so we definitely need to go. That's like my thing. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. All right, we're not going to there. I don't even know where worms... Alright, we'll try to save both of these. Alright. I really want to know how to get to the towers. Like, really my thing is more like... Oh yeah, I wonder if we can do this mission. Because I kind of just want him to die. I found out this guy is an evil asshole, and the reason why he seems okay now is because his head got knocked out to or whatever, and so he's not mentally there. But as soon as he remembers who he is, he's an asshole. That's what I remembered. An abusive asshole. So yeah, it's kind of why I don't want to help them that much, because it's like I kind of don't want to like perpetrate that. All right, so my thinking is I don't want Nir's head, so I'm going to give it back to them. Oh, wait, why did I go here? Oh, it's Gale. Okay. Give me a second. Let me go back and give him Nir's head so we can give it back to them. I meant to, like, leave it. Give it to Gale. There we go. All right. All right. Now we'll go back to Gale. And Gale will help us.
We've had some rest. Mate, we'll go back to the others.
Huh? Are they here? I'm glad they're safe.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
I don't know half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
Yay! I'm glad they were able to reunite with What's-Her-Face, even though I took her boots.
What have they done to you?
Maybe the Myconids thought they were helping.
I'm kind of curious what's going on.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back for the others.
No, Lunkbug. Our work is bigger than any one of us, even Walden.
All right, I don't want his head. I think it'd be better if all right, let me see. I don't want his head. You can guys have his head, okay? I don't want it. There you go.
Maybe the Myconids thought they were helping.
Y'all can have his head. All right. Let's see what's going on, because I'm kind of curious. But I'm also kind of scared that I should probably take this off. Or give this to Tav right now, because I feel like this is affecting. All right, let's see what they're doing.
By all means.
I knew little Fuller would survive all this, but not like that.
Half of what they're saying, but at least
It's not a gnome who stands before you, but a mere husk. It stands quietly, awaiting its Myconid master's command.
Oh, wow. I guess
The servant remains silent.
Aw, that poor girl.
Whatever that thing is, it's not Fuller. She was the liveliest of us.
I'm sorry, I didn't save her. I didn't know it was important to save her.
Our work is bigger than any one of us.
I feel bad now.
Sulla, we can't leave her like this.
But she's gone, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
For saving Beldron, I mean. I just wish... Well, it's too late now.
I'm sorry, dude.
Thank you.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Fuller, what have they done to you?
Maybe the Myconids thought they were helping.
Oh, they're such good people. To think that. And I think they probably were. She was just dying because I didn't realize that I needed to help her. I wonder if I helped her, would I have known?
For the others.
No, Lunkbug. Our work is bigger than any one of us, even Walbran.
All right, so that's sad. I didn't know she was gonna turn it to that, but there's not much we could do.
But at least they're peaceful.
Kinda don't want them to see me with the boots. It's just sad to me that, but at least I saved her. I just feel bad. But there's not much I can do about it. Like I said, like there's really not much I can do other than yeah, just other than that. So give me a second, y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna need to make sure I know where chat is. I just really thought about that. But we won't have another ad until like 34 minutes from now, so don't worry. I just remembered I always check that so that I warn people like, hey, it's coming. I don't know, maybe it's not really worth doing that, but I just do it for the sake of doing it. All right, so I vote we leave the Arcane for right now, because I really don't know what else to do here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look around just a bit more. Ooh, is this like supplies and stuff?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
All right, everyone's so annoyed that I keep like holding everything. Let's see. Wait, what? Yeah, let's not wear that around them. I feel so guilty. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff I know I don't need. Ooh, I kind of want to wear this. I look kind of bad though, but it's okay. All right. All right, so anything else we can get? The Thunderbrook looks like it's once contained a play, but most of it's been lost in time. Vermin and unfortunate and ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? Well, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to find all this stuff and then be like, what is this? I didn't know you could like sit down. That's kind of cute. All right, so it doesn't seem like there's anything here that I need per se, but I am very curious what this is.
Seems simple enough.
All right. All right, let's go up. Is there a waypoint here too, or am I just crazy? I wonder how I can get everyone here. I mean, we were able to get Gale here, but... Huh. I feel like there's more to it, and I just don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out how I got everything here, so just bear with me looking around here. Alright. Making sure I didn't miss anything before I go back.
Time for some bloody work.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but okay. Oh, you can only attack it. What are these anyway? Yeah, like I said, I don't know really what's going on here. Wonder what this place was.
No traps, please.
Alright, nothing in here that I want. Oh, I didn't mean that, but okay. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's anything here that's like overly important. Alright, we'll go one more time. Huh. Really? I don't think there's anything else to do here other than just like hope that we got everything. All right, let me see. Hey, what's up, Space? And what's up, Manchester? Yay, finally. Sorry, I was like figuring out what I'm doing next. I'm like looking at everything because I'm trying to not miss anything. What's up, guys? I'm glad you guys both were able to join. How has work been, Manchester? I know you told me before that you were working 12 hours. Gosh, are you doing that every day or every few days? And also, Space, here we got on my phone. Oh, okay. I just realized you said you're on your phone. Yeah, so hopefully everything's been doing all right for you two. I just been like trying to figure out this game. I'm trying really hard not to like look things up, but it's so tempting right now. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, like at all. Like I'm just so lost in life. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do. The only thing I could think of is fighting those guys. But I don't want to fight them because we don't have everyone with us. Gale's at the other place, and I don't really feel comfortable fighting things that I don't understand. But I'm just like rechecking to make sure I didn't miss anything here is really what I'm doing right now. Like, I just feel like I don't want to leave because it was already kind of hard enough to get here. So, I don't want to leave and leave behind anything that I should have done. Yeah, it's been wild. It's 12 hours with the drive. It's been exhausting. Do you have anyone that needs a strength boost? Well, right now I have the bloodlust because I appeased Asterion over something, so he'd agree on something. Because I'm trying to play where I'm trying to get everyone to get along, or as much as I can, because I know it's not going to be possible. But as long as I can. But I'm not really sure about the strength boost. I definitely think more of my strategy is playing. I got more of an like a long distance fighter. I find myself using mostly a certain characters. Like I've been using Will lately, even though I've usually used Shadowheart before healing, but I've been like, my strategy is more have been like trying to fight from a distance and making allies with enemies if I struggle, because the Dugar are like, they almost murder me every time. I'm so bad at fighting. So like I literally decided to get along with half of them so I could get out to kill Nair to save the gnomes, but I wasn't able to save all the gnomes. I missed one gnome. I didn't miss.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
I don't know what that does. Maybe it's... I don't know. But yeah, more of my strategy is just like distant fighting, and I remember doing the Harpies quest, the side quest, and I had everyone over a cliff while the little treasure chest things kept trying to attack us, and then I used both Will and Gale to do long distance fire attacks because that was their weakness, and I was able to fight them off that way. Yeah, so basically I'm better with long distance fighting because then I can keep everyone safe, if that makes sense. Like I can like keep everyone alive. I more like value that than anything else. If anything, the only person who has almost died was Lizelle. Tab has already almost died twice. Tab is the sacrificial lamb. All the enemies tend to target Tab more so than anyone else I've noticed. I always get the short end of the stick, so I usually do send my character kind of in a sort of a Martrin Kazam. I don't know. I don't know the word. My nerd is freezing every second. Oh no, it sucks. It must be like internet issues. Damn. Hey, Space, would it be better if I type in chat so you can see me? Let's see. I gotta get on chat first. Type in chat so you can see. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, you're gonna hear audio. Sorry, I'm like on my phone doing this. All right. I'm gonna just say dang, Space, sorry. Just in case you didn't hear me say that, since it is freezing. I don't know if you can see me. But yeah, if it's a little easier to do that than I can if you need something specifically, or if you can't hear everything. But yeah, so basically I'm assuming these guys you can actually fight for XP. I'm assuming, because they did ask me if I'm friend or foe, but I didn't want to be a foe when I didn't know exactly who they were. So I'm gonna talk to them and see what he says. What? Wait, what? What is this? All right, let me say that. I don't know why I would even say that. Oh, sorry, it's freezing. Oh, what? Wait, what is that? I didn't know I was supposed to talk to him again. What is this? Okay, so you, used by the previous owner to access both the Underdark's darkest quarters and her own basement. This ring seems to reflect the light there should be when there should be none. What is this one again? Hmm. I kind of want this ring. Oh, I can only have 2 rings. Okay. Alright, so what should I get? This one? I really like this one, though. And the only reason I like it is because I get to know more about the legends and stuff. I'll keep watching for it. It's all good space. It could just be an internet issue on my end, too, because I was, I had to update a bunch of stuff before I started the stream. That's why I was a little later. I was like, crap, I didn't think about that. I should always just start my stream at like 15 minutes prior because it always takes me a million years to get it to start. I don't know why I want to wait last second. I just keep doing that. All right, so I'm deciding if I should keep one of these rings or not. Because I kind of want... What's up? Thanks. Thanks, Space, for giving Monster a sub. There is a pretty good item here if you want it. Okay. Is that the ring that I got? Because that's what I want to keep, but I also want to keep my religion one. All right, let's just do the religion one for now. Because I liked, again, love lore. That's been like my playthrough has been more lore focused and figuring out the story. And more than like relationships, I've like been friend zoning everyone in this game. I don't mean to. I just want to know what's going on. And then maybe my next playthrough, I'll focus on romance or something. We'll see. Can I talk? Can I talk to the... Huh? Wait. Something to do with the button. All right, let's go. Where's that button? Okay, it's over there. Hmm? Wait, why am I just standing there? No, I'm not throwing anything! What the heck? I was like... Yeah, thanks, sis. Yeah, welcome. Thank y'all. You're just so sweet.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
Wait, what did we do with the ring then? Then he just said that I didn't get to go to my friend's place because her cat got ill and she's taking him to the vet. Oh no, I hope her cat's okay. I'm glad that she took her to the vet right away. Usually if a cat gets ill, it's very serious. So, because, you know, cats usually hide their ailments until they can't anymore. So I hope the cat has a speedy recovery because that is very hard to deal with. Wait, do I put the ring on it or what? I mean, I'm so confused. Isn't this it or did I... She's 17 years old. I have a bad feeling. Oh, she's probably her time. It's probably her time, especially if she's that old. Yeah, it's probably her time to go. That poor baby. But I'm sure she had a good life. And hopefully her owner can be there for her last final moments if that's the case. But that's a long life for a cat. 17 years? That's pretty good. But yeah, a lot of times cats run into a lot of... kidney issues. That's one of the biggest things that you always want to be concerned about cats. Usually you have to just pay attention to their potty habits and get like an idea of how it is for the most part. If you pay attention to that, you can kind of pick up on clues sometimes, especially if they start spraying on something or they are having a hard time controlling that. I always recommend, when I was a vet tech, I always recommend get it checked and get urinary, get a blood test as soon as you can. Because as soon as they start showing those signs, you really want to get it going. And Keo had that issue too. So we spent like over almost I think $5,000 to get his condition all underway. He's on a special diet and just so he can be okay. But he hates his special diet so much. So and he's an overweight cat. So I do give him some chicken, like plain chicken, like deli chicken. every so often, but that's because it's not necessarily, you always want to be careful giving that stuff, but I just give it just to appease him sometimes because he's just so obsessed with food. It's like insane. He is so obsessed. It's like he's worse about it than a dog. He's like a dog about it. So yeah. And I hate that he has to eat the special diet food for the rest of his life because I know he could enjoy good food if he could, but I just give him them once in a while. So always be kind of careful with that. But yeah, I don't really give it to him too much because I'm not really sure if it's completely safe for them. So, but yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I try to like give him a little bit of something every so often just because I know like he's old and he's probably not going to live that much longer because of his already health issues. So I try to at least let him enjoy what he can. Yeah, true. Leo started to have seizures. Lou just slipped away, but kind of easy way. Oh, Leo was 20? Wow. And Lulu was 22. Wow. You had your cats for such a long time. That must have been really hard to let go of them then because you had them for so long. They played such a huge part of your life. But I'm glad one of them at least got to sleep in there, like fall asleep. One of our outside cats passed about a year or two ago, and she was found kind of laying like in her sleep, like she wasn't moving. So
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
what do you mean?
Spy with my little eye. I can hardly feel the spinning.
Yeah, a little kind of easy way. Yeah, you do right. I haven't gone over it. They were my kids. Of course. You've had them for so long. They were your children. They were your loves. Okay. I'm not even over my dog passing over 15 years ago. I grew up with a dog named Molly, and I still have not over her. Like, I still miss her all the time. I miss my Maddie, too, when I had a dog and stuff. I think it's normal to miss, animals. I hate that people like to downplay that because I feel like animals are just so great. They're sentient like us, and even if they don't communicate or act the way we are, I just don't like how people tend to, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I feel like we need to take care of or be kinder towards animals, or as humane as we can be, in my opinion. Obviously, that sounds like something a vegan would say, but I know there's certain things like the nuance behind that where, there's certain animals that were made to be fed to feed us. And, that can be a little bit of a hard thing to kind of swallow thinking about it in the long scheme of things. But in the end of the day, we have to do what we got to do to, survive, just like any other animal. Like carnivores still kill their animals to survive. So wait, what? I don't know what is going on, y'all. Like, all these stuff keep happening, and I don't know what's going on. What? Huh? How did I get all this? You are curious and well-read with the unyielding thirst for knowledge. Learning more rare war the world will inspire you to know. I don't remember doing that. You see, they just tell me I do stuff, and then I'm just like, oh, okay, I think I'm done now. I think. All right, let's go ahead and go join Gale, and we're gonna talk to this guy. We're gonna join Gale. We're not gonna make it very obvious that we stole their friend's boots. But otherwise, yeah. All right, come on, guys. All right, I'm gonna save. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. I don't know if this guy is someone you can trust or not, so I'm gonna figure it out.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Were you here when the Durgar attacked? I'm kind of curious what happened.
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
Nice. All right, y'all, here it goes. I don't know what's gonna happen. What's up, yeah, this game is amazing. I know, right? I really like it. I love the lore so much. I love it so much. I'm a historian and a religious person trying to figure out all the religions, and you know, I'm someone who likes to say that I accept all religions as long as, you know, it doesn't promote hate. But yeah, they did such a great job. I know. That's why I've been wanting to play this game. I just wish I could play it longer, but like I said in my little video, after I have a hole in my mouth right now, so a migraine really hits if I look at a screen too long. So that's partially why I'm not have the camera on. Part of it is because the lighting's bad right now and Bond's still sleeping. We'll eventually get to the point where we'll set up where he can sleep upstairs so I can keep on the light, but we're not there yet. And two, yeah, it hurts my eyes. I'll be kind of looking down a little bit sometimes. So that's kind of why I'm a little slow right now. But I really wanted to play this game so bad. So I decided to, yeah, I could do 2 hours. It'll be all right. So yeah, I really shouldn't be playing with this migraine right here. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm just trying to figure things out. They have so many hidden things. It's so fun to find secrets. Exactly. It literally ticks all the texts I want. I never thought I would love this game so much, but the more I play, the more I love it. And that's why it became the game of the year. All right, so we're going to see what happens. I don't remember if I saved, so I'm going to save again. We're going to see what happens if I can trust him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, so we'll find out.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No cell morphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Uh-oh. Ah! I don't know! Ah! Oh, God, y'all. Ah. I know he does not want to take it out. All right, let's see. I'm saving it again, y'all. I don't want to piss them off. The thing is, I am not aligning with the Iliad. I do not want to become one. But I'm not sure if he really is going to be on my side. And if he's going to kill me. Because I really do not want to fight anyone right now. I want everyone to get along. All of us can work this out. Okay, but I do want it out, so we have to admit it. We'll see what happens. Whew. All right, here goes.
Open your mind to me. Let us see.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this. God. Have you ever had the ending spoiled yet? Kind of. I do get sometimes I'll go on YouTube Shorts and they'll show scenes of the ending. So I kind of know a bit more about, you know, what our Guardian is. I know about what the Guardian really is. I know a lot just because I found things out as I went. I couldn't help myself. I just found things out as I go and I was like, oh, fuck. Oops, I spoiled myself. They brought up that dude from the Pirates of the Caribbean. I know, he does kind of remind me of him. Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about. The squid dude. I forgot what his name was, but yes, I know what you're talking about. Ah! No, it's fine. I knew who you're talking about too. Because yes, I think that might have been a bit of inspiration from it. I don't know. Maybe not. I could be wrong. I don't know D&D lore like that, but but because I got into Baldur's Gate, I've been recommended D&D lore. And it's actually really fascinating to me, but the game just seems a little too complicated for me because it's so rule heavy, and I don't do well with rules. Like, I'm not into board games or card games. If I have to follow specific rules, you don't count on me. That's just not gonna happen. But I don't mind watching people play it or watch it unfold so I can see how other people play it, because neurotypicals are pretty good at following directions. Me being a neurodivergent, I can't for shit. You know, I'm really bad at that. So that's kind of why I'm more interested in the lower part more so than actually playing, if that makes sense. Because I just think it would be really hard. And I knew people that played, but I always felt intimidated because it's like, well, they know how to play, so I'd have to learn over time. But yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to get started. Yeah, that's a problem. I want to start it. It would be so much fun, but it is like when I watch people play, I'm just so confused off the bat. I'm just like, you're going to have to tell me what to do, basically. Like, I have a friend that loves Baldur's Gate and also plays D&D with her husband. Her husband's family has a D&D thing going on. That's really cool. And I was like, dang, I wish I was like really close to them because I want to learn through them. Because I used to be pretty close to my friend in high school. We just reconnected through Baldur's Gate in the last few months. And so, but yeah, she's already played the whole game. I'm trying to catch up, but it's going to take me forever. So let's see. All right, let's see what happens. I'm curious. I don't know if I saved. I keep saving. All right, here we go.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
All right, so I don't know if I should tell these things, but I'm really curious. I know it's space. I'm like, oh.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
I kind of want to be an asshole and be like, I don't want to be an asshole for no reason. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's just doing what he has to do to live, you know? Like, I'm not one to judge people too much. Even Illithids, I just don't want to become one. That's all. Okay, so I don't know if I say sorry if I keep doing this. I don't know. I'm like, forget for a second. I really want to know what this... I want to be firm about it.
My apologies. I hope the experience was not too unpleasant. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
There may be a way to bypass the stasis. There might be. Hope he's nice. I know. I'm like kind of like, because people switch up on you in this game so fast, and my autistic ass is like, what? I don't get it. I'm not good at social cues. So it's like, yeah, I'm very cautious. I didn't want to be an asshole, but it seemed like he took it well. So, what kind of alchemy are we talking about? Is this the reason why that hasn't killed me yet? No, I'm done with this. Fuck. I wanted to answer both. Oh, I don't know if I saved. I probably like saved a million times already. I couldn't remember. I want to do one of these. Not this one, but I want to do what this is. Bypass what kind of alchemy you're talking about. Isn't the stasis why the hab hasn't killed me yet? Okay, let's do that.
Distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timosk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
All right, let me see. I want to know what he says to the other thing that I asked. So, but he kind of explained that. I just want to know what both options are and see what he says, and then we'll figure out what from there. I'm just seeing. I just am curious. Just sometimes I do that a lot in the game where I'm just kind of like, I'll save and then I'll think, I didn't get a chance to do that dialogue. Let me see if I like that dialogue. So I'm going to be doing that quite a bit. We're not going to do this whole like one-time run, like, because again, this game is so confusing. If you're still there, Brandon,
There might be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
all right, sorry, I was just waiting for what he was saying. What I was saying is that if you're still there, man, I didn't even start getting the instructions on how to play until right when I went into the Underdark. Like I've been like low-key figuring this out on my own, like just hoping. Yeah. So it's definitely a game anyone could play. They just have to take the time to really learn. Because like we were having a lot of bug issues, like a ton of crashes and stuff still. And it wasn't until much later in the game that they finally like, oh yeah, do this or do that. I'm like, what? Why are you telling me this now? I've been having to figure this shit out on my own. I still don't understand like the Sage stage. I just figured out Gale can change his spells, you know, like that. So yeah, I had to find this out by looking it up basically, because this game does get confusing if you're not sure what you're doing, because it's like I could tell that observing everything is a lot of fun, but I still miss stuff no matter what. I always miss something. Yeah, I remember that cutscene kept messing up, and it still does. It still has that issue. I definitely think Bond, once when he has the money, we will repair our other computer, because the other computer we used to have a double streaming computer, but something happened with the other computer, and Bond never just had he needed to update the graphics card and all that stuff, but that was when we were having issues getting a new one for this old computer. For the newer one, we have two. There's a newer one that he built both, but the newer one is the more stronger one, and he was going to try to buy it when we had money at the time, but it was so hard to get the stuff he needed, because people kept like buying it up and selling it for like triple the price. It was really insane. He never managed to get one because of that. And so what our goal was originally was to put that processor on this computer, the one we have now that we were trying to update, to the old one so he can fully fix it, and we'll put all the stuff in, and then use the one computer to stream and the other one to play the game. And usually games don't crash as much, but because Baldur's Gate really pushes the limits on our computer, that's kind of why. But if we did have the means to, we would do what we used to do, where we'd have another computer stream it, so it doesn't have this. We wouldn't have had these issues, and we used to not because of that. But yeah, that's kind of the circumstances behind that, if y'all wondered why it crashes. So okay, there's also a lot of things that everyone missed, and also if you need help or have questions and know if I'm gonna beat the game like 3 times. Oh, you have? Yeah, crazy expensive right now. That's why it's smart. Streaming, playing takes a lot of processing power. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, Lana Chester is one of my good friends' space. One of my I don't think I mentioned this, one of my college friends. I've known for years. If you wonder, that's it. And so, but yes, he's also my other computer nerd friend, which I really appreciate computer nerd people, because y'all are smart. Y'all figure this stuff. I wish I could figure this stuff out, but yeah, anytime Bob tries to explain to me, I'm just like, what? Yeah, so anything to do with the computer, I let Bond deal with, because again, it's his computer, so I don't want to ruin anything. But yeah, oh my gosh, Brandon, we almost lost this computer too, because when Quinn was a toddler, he spilled water on her processor. Oh my god, I was so mad. Luckily, Bond was able to save it and it works fine. That was over like 2 years ago, so it's been fine since, but maybe that's why things are more slower. I don't know. Yeah, that was such a tragedy, because it's like, oh my god, he had spent so much money making this computer. I don't even want to think about. No, longest friendship. Yes, we've been the longest friends. Crazy. That's so cool. Yes, it's nice to have like really good friends that you've known for years. I only have a few, and that's actually pretty normal, y'all, to have only a few friends. It's hard to keep up with so many people, but yeah. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Okay, all right.
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Okay, so then, all right, let's see, and then we can do this one.
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timosk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timosks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Oh, okay. So, and you said about the, yes, I'll definitely have some questions. I do have one question, Brendan. How did we go to the moon towers? Like, I'm kind of confused. I haven't not found all the entrances to the Underdark. I found one. And so I know there's one in Tea House, and then there's one somewhere else. I think near the Blighted Village. So I'm going to head over there next after I figure out what we're doing here and figure out what else. But yeah, and then I try to watch a guide because someone had the entire guide of Act 1. And I've done so many things wrong. They're like, do this first, do that first. I'm like, shit, I already did this. I didn't do that. I did the other stuff first. I was like, fuck. So I decided not to listen to it, because it's like I kind of screwed myself over, because yeah, I missed out on a lot of stuff. I found out that they said something about dealing with the what are they called? The big cow things that are wandering around. Deal with them first before you go on the Arcane Tower. And I didn't realize that. I had just already done whatever I had to do in the Arcane Tower at the time that I know of. And then I was like, fuck. I was supposed to do the cows first. Or the Taurs. Or what are they called? I forgot. Manitors. I couldn't think of what they were called. I called them Tauruses. I don't know why I called them that. I think you'll end up going there later, if I remember correctly. I also know that you can end up on the other side of the gate. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. Whew. But yeah, I definitely, I don't know if I should trust this guy because he is an Iliad, but I also am someone that realized that sometimes you think you can trust people, they end up not being trustworthy. Just like, for example, anti-Ethel. And so that's why I'm a bit more willing to at least hear what people have to say and see where I can go from there. Because again, people can misguide you into what they really are, and you know, so that's just how I see it, but that's just how I decide to play the game. But yeah. Yeah, I feel so sure about this guy. Yeah, I'm very unsure because of his association with him, but at the same time, I'm kind of curious on what, you know, all this is. So I don't know if I'm going to do this. All right, so let me save here. I'm gonna keep my choices that I did.
My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
Should is the key word. He can't guarantee it. So he's not saying, yes, it will. He said should. He thinks in theory. If you listen to how they say it, I definitely trust him a bit more because at least he's being honest. Like, he's not saying, oh, I can solve your problems. He's saying it should, which to me sounds like he's not 100% sure, but in theory, this could work. And if it's a risk to take. So I'm going to have this.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare. And their discovery, perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric.
Laron?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
All right, so I want to... All right, so give me a second. I want to figure out where to get them and stuff, or I'm going to see what the other options are. Yeah. I'm trying to find out all the information as I can, as I said before. And it's interesting because you'll hear more tidbits, and if you just kind of listen to how they're speaking, it's like, it sounds like to me they are generally trying to help me. It's just that they're not sure. It's a risk. It's going to be a risk regardless. They have the intentions to help, but that doesn't guarantee they will actually help.
I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move. She is quite fond of her garden.
This is where...
Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
And that's another reason why I trust them, because they're very honest, like openly, candidly honest in explaining things. And so to me, if you're open to say things right off the bat, and not try to manipulate me, because they could have easily just been like, oh yeah, we can solve all your problems. Like, we're guarantee it. They would push that they would guarantee it. Then I'd not trust them but they do come off as not. So I trust them a bit more. That's not to say that there's still any possibility they would do anything, either of intention or not, but they're pretty good at acting at being good people. So, I can only give them the benefit of the doubt because I don't know them personally. So that's why it's definitely All right, so this will be something I'll think about.
Travel must be safe and swift.
Yeah, I agree. Just and also the fact that they are letting me go and not.
Is my species evolving?
Whoa.
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
Huh.